Alright everyone, I am back with another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to very creepy TikTok stories that will give you chills. Before we get into today's video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I know we can do it. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Okay.
But have a terrifying backstory. Part 10. Professional wrestler Owen Hart, known as the Blue Blazer, was infamous for flying into the ring on a rope attached to the ceiling. Unfortunately, at the championship match in 1999, the rope unlatched and the Blue Blazer fell 79 feet to his death. In 2015, 79-year-old Tamara Samsonova was moving out of her friend Valentina's house, but before leaving, she murdered Valentina with a hacksaw. Tamara then ate her head
for what?
For dinner, which are in the pot that she's
Ew.
Days later, Tamara was found at the same house and admitted to murdering and eating 14 people. In the following video, California officer here is talking to a BBC reporter about the
Wait, I'm sorry. How could you get the cravings to eat a human being? That don't make no sense. How? That is disgusting.
Dangers of getting into people's cars on the highway. Ironically, Craig was later found guilty for the murder and sexual assault of Cara Knott and other women who he pulled over on the highway in an effort to get a date.
Has the man with the upside down face appeared in any of your photos? This creature and legend was created by an artist named Trevor Henderson, and it's absolutely terrifying. He appears to be a man with a very large grin that has his head upside down. He is known to be drawn to tragic events.
Ew.
He loves feeding off people.
That thing is nasty.
So throughout history, he's actually been caught in the background of old photographs, but only tragic ones like car accidents, train crashes, stuff like that. Here he is in a photograph of a car accident.
Nah, that's fake. That's Photoshop. Nah, that's fake.
To be a similar case. He's inside the car smiling directly at the photographer.
That's fake.
So this seems to be his favorite type of incident to be around. Here he is in the background of a New Year's Eve party in 1943. The night that photo was taken, a man passed away, and that's why he was there. And there he is in the background of a disastrous train accident in 1951. So if you
Why do these
taken a photo during your travel,
I'm sorry, these just seem fake. I mean, I don't, it might be real, it might not, I don't know, it just seems a little fake. I don't know.
Maybe go back and look at it because he might be there.
What is the creepiest unexplained thing you have ever come across on the internet? I was 12, alone in my room, casually browsing YouTube on my old laptop, when suddenly a jump scare opens from a completely different tab on Chrome. I still remember my webcam's light blinking. I was so terrified that I wasn't able to use my laptop alone for a good 6 to 7 months.
Hey, that is creepy though. That is very creepy.
I don't remember the specifics. Anyway, when I entered that site into my computer, it didn't take me to some kid-friendly site or anything. It took me to a blank white page with just the text, "We have been watching you." Reddit user
what?
An app that took photos of everyone that came to his house. He got loads in a row, often way after midnight, but no one was in the photo. Then suddenly,
yo, what is that?
I saw this thing. Once while I was playing some random game on my PC, my speaker sped out for a second, and I heard a loud typing sound, like if someone had a mic next to a keyboard. Two women started talking and laughing really loud, and then the sound went back to normal.
I am so much happier now that I'm dead.
So the 40-year-old Tamla forced
I don't get it.
to a friend's sleepover party, but she never made it back home. She was found dead the next morning. The other attendees claimed that she died after a fall while she was drunk, and the injuries were consistent with a fall. But the question is, how did she went unnoticed until the next morning? And the attorney for family claimed that Horsford appeared to have been involved in a struggle before her death. So like her husband said, none of the stories make sense so far, and when that happens, usually there is a reason.
This is why you should always save more videos.
That is true.
In a small town in Indiana, Abigail Williams and Liberty German were taking a small hike in the woods. The town the two grew up in was very small, so not much really happened. The two walked the trails as they always would, admiring the trees and having small conversations.
That is beautiful.
Liberty's grandfather would soon pick them up, so they tried not to wander too far. 30 minutes later, Liberty's grandfather arrived at the location, but the girls were nowhere to be found. Panic began to set in because the girls were officially reported missing to the police. Police searched the trails for hours, but nothing turned up. That was until the next morning when both of the girls' lifeless bodies were found inside of a ditch. Detectives turned to social media to see if they could find anything, and what you're about to hear will give you chills. One video they found was Liberty recording a man following
Oh.
him, felt uncomfortable. And the audio of the video was even more disturbing than that. Take a listen. To this day, this man has never been identified, and this murder is unsolved. However,
This
there was
man
a
got
control
away
group
with
brave enough to
murder?
report this man, this case may have not had any clues at all. Make sure to like and follow, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.
These are murders that you wish you never knew about, part 1. This is the boy in the box. And after 60 years,
Ew, why does he look like
the
that?
box is still unsolved. In 1957, on a
Was he like vegan?
a young hunter was checking his traps in the woods when he came across a cardboard box lying in the woods. Inside was the dead body of a young boy who was stripped naked and completely
Oh.
mutilated. The young hunter was too scared to go and tell anybody, so the boy in the box's dead body laid there for a couple more.
I don't know who could do that to some. Like, how could you do that? Especially to a little kid. Like, how? How? I don't know. There's some psychos out there, though.
days just rotting, until a braver soul found the body and contacted the police. The boy in the box was somewhere between 3 and 7 years old. He was small, malnourished, and unkempt, and his body was covered in scars and a lot of bruises. To this day,
Dang.
knows who did this, and I don't think we ever will.
Gruesome and horror stories. As I watch her roll peacefully over in her sleep, I smile and just look at
That is creepy.
Body up the step, under the serene beauty of the sunrise from the bridge. No matter, I must make sure I land on my head this time. The doctor
What?
hit his face in the can, now crying, as screams filled the hospital that truly didn't have any more room. Humans, no matter how injured, old, or sick, just wouldn't die anymore. Mommy always
He
screamed
won.
inside the house soaking wet. She keeps telling me she didn't want me to die, but I know she heard me cry for help when I was drowning in our pool.
What?
She said she wanted to die before her kid. As the doctor read my diagnosis, I realized I would have to grant her wish myself.
So Joey Matheny was on the quest to find his runaway wife. Driven by revenge, he raped, murdered, and dismembered homeless people and prostitutes while on his way to find his wife. But the way he disposed the bodies was truly horrific. Instead of hiding them, he was bringing them back home. Then he would chop them, eat them with
What?
and turn them into little burgers. He then opened
Ew.
a stand and served those burgers to his customers. And no one ever noticed.
They ate humans. Yo, so that was the end of today's reaction video. That was crazy. It just opens my eyes to see that people are just psychotic, and a lot of these people need to be caught. Anyways, thank you all for watching today's video. Like I said, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.